Good morning, student. I Arvind Purohit from Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Shankar Vidyapith, Mount Abu. Student, today we are going to learn relation between internal resistance, EMF, that is the electromotive force, and potential difference. In earlier class, we already studied about the internal resistance. What is internal resistance of a cell? What does it mean? The resistance offered by the cell, that is known as internal resistance. And due to the electrolyte will provide the resistance during the passing of current. Okay, that is internal resistance. EMF, simply you can say EMF, electromotive force. Actually, student, you have seen that is suppose what is actually happen. Okay, this is a simple, we can say that Nippo, Eveready, whatever cell is it. It may be Nippo, Eveready, Duracell. Okay, you may see lot of aid according to Duracell. It's give very good power. Okay, what does it actually mean? If the cell has written 1.5 volt on it, it may be 3 volt. Okay, or 1.5 volt is expensive cell. You know, we are using in our remote battery, TV remote battery. There is only 1.5 volt. Okay, so what is this? Is the electromotive force of the cell. Yes, it is the EMF. 1.5 volt is the EMF of the cell. Okay, student? Yes, EMF of the cell is 1.5. I think you understand the term EMF, electromotive force. Okay, potential difference. What is actually potential difference? Actually, student, this cell have also a resistance. Naturally, the electrolyte is present in this cell. So what happens? This cell have also a internal resistance. Then the electromotive force, potential difference is the potential between the two ends of the cell. Okay, that is the potential. When we just take a voltmeter and just note it down, okay, the potential difference of this Nippo cell, it comes 1.5 volt. Okay, in this case we can say that potential difference of the cells is equal to the electromotive force. But whenever we connect it in the circuit, its value is different. Okay, now what we have to do today? We have to learn the relation between internal resistance, EMF, and the potential difference. For that, we have to draw a circuit diagram. What actually, this is our cell. Okay, now this is a small r. Okay, student, this small r represents the internal resistance of the cell. Okay, and we are applying resistance R in this manner. It's very simple for us. Why? Because we have just, it's a very simple diagram. You know that. From this current I is flowing. That is the capital R. That is resistance we are connected in the circuit diagram. That is the E. So here we are doing EMF of the cell. E. Okay, that is the EMF of the cell. And what actually this I am just shading here from dotted line. This one. This one shows that the battery and its internal resistance. I think you understand the diagram. Okay. Now, suppose the two ends of this is here A and B. There are two terminals. We are connected to terminal to find out. This is all our cell. Okay. This internal resistance, small r, is in the cell. Okay. But for our convenience, for our knowledge, we are just go outside the cell and show that the internal resistance is small r of the cell. This small r is the internal resistance of the cell. What is actually happening, student? Yes, if we consider the potential difference is V dash here. Potential difference of the cell. Just what I said. It is the potential difference when we connected in the circuit. Then potential difference can be V dash and V is the potential. Here we have just put it here. V is the voltage of the resistance. Okay, student. Then what is total E, it provide total EMF of the circuit. This is divided into this V and this V. So simply we can say E equal to V plus V dash. It's simple for us now. What? E is the electromotive force. What? We have to apply this E and this E. Here is small resistance R and this is capital resistance R. So we know that current I is flowing through this. Then E equal to what? That is the capital IR. V equal to IR from Ohm's law. And this one, what? Current I is flowing from this. This I from the also cell. And the cell and internal resistance is small r. Then what? I small r. I think you got it. Okay, student? Yes. Now what happened? I is common. Just take it out. E equal to I capital R plus small r. Then what is the current? I equal to E upon capital R plus small r. That is the current on the circuit. I think got it. Okay. And what is the potential difference? We already know that the value of I. Then V equal to, we know that from Ohm's law, V equal to IR. Just put it V equal to E R upon R plus R. Just put it the value of I in this. Okay, student? Yes. One thing we have to always remember, what is the value of V from this equation? V. This one. Just answer it. Yes, very good. V equal to E minus V dash. Then V equal to E, and what is the value of V dash? Yeah. We can write it. Okay. Now we have to find what? We have to find the value of internal resistance. We have to find out the value of internal resistance. Then what we do? Just IR equal to E minus V. Then R equal to what? R equal to E minus V upon I. That is the value of internal resistance. Okay, student? Now we also put the value of I here. What we get? R equal to E minus V. V equal to I equal to V by R. Just put V and R here. That is the value of internal resistance. This is the value of internal resistance. Okay? Whenever I, V and E, V and I given to write down, then relation between internal resistance, R, electromotive force, E, potential difference. Okay? Okay, student? Yes, one thing you have to always remember that E is always greater. E is the total EMF of the cell. That is always greater than the V. Okay, student? That's all for today. Thank you.